So, last Saturday, my cousin decided to host one of those epic family brunches where the only rule is, there are no rules when it comes to mixing foods on your plate. Waffles with lasagna? Sure. Bacon wrapped kale? Why not? As the caffeine kicked in, and the conversations started to blur into a symphony of clinking cutlery and syrupy debates on whether pineapple belongs on pizza, we noticed something peculiar. My cousin's robot vacuum, affectionately named Robbie, was acting a bit off. It had always been the quiet, obedient type, content with its monotonous daily routine of sucking up crumbs and the odd Lego piece. But today, Robbie seemed to have found a new muse. Much to our bewilderment, Robbie was circling the coffee table with a dedication usually reserved for teenage infatuations. At first, we thought it was just a glitch. Maybe some breadcrumbs had fallen into an unreachable crevice. But as the brunch went on, Robbie's movements became more elaborate, almost like it was performing a meticulously rehearsed dance routine. It would circle, pause dramatically, and then nudge the table leg with what can only be described as a mechanical sigh. My cousin, with a raised eyebrow, said, "I think Robbie's in love." We all chuckled, but the notion of a vacuum pursuing a piece of furniture was too ridiculous to dismiss entirely. As the day wore on, Robbie's affection grew more apparent and, dare I say, more intense. It began leaving little trails of dust hearts around the table, which is quite a feat considering its primary function is to eliminate dust. This bizarre courtship ritual was becoming a spectacle. So, in our infinite wisdom and fueled by copious amounts of coffee, we decided to intervene. We gathered around the robot, each of us trying to articulate why a relationship with a coffee table might not be the most fulfilling. My aunt tried reasoning with it. "Robbie, dear, the table is emotionally unavailable." My brother chimed in, "It's a bit wooden, don't you think?" Finally, after much debate and laughter, we arrived at the punchline of our intervention. We explained to Robbie that while love knows no bounds, and we support interspecies romance, it might be setting itself up for heartbreak. After all, we told it, "Robbie, you deserve someone who can reciprocate your feelings, not just polish them." And with that, Robbie seemed to process our advice, gave the table one last wistful nudge, and gracefully retreated to its charging dock, leaving us all in stitches over a robot's unrequited love for a coffee table.